Hey world, I am back and I first want to say thank you for supporting my blogs and I just hope that you continue to rock with me and continue to tell a friend. I'm trying to get big up on these blogs, maybe go work at a magazine or something. That's what I love. But okay, anyway, that's off subject, but I do want to say thank you. Love y'all. Um I wanted to talk about something different today. It wasn't necessarily fashion or makeup or anything, because, like I told y'all in the introduction, I am going to talk about everything, like whatever's on my mind. So, today I want to talk about jobs in my city and appropriate things to wear and not to wear, like basically jobs and how you should dress to go to interviews and job fairs. Like, I know I shouldn't have to address this and tell adults this, but there are some people that don't know. It's like they don't have a clue. So I just want to say a few things about it. As you know, or as I told you before in the introduction, I am from Detroit, and here we don't really have a lot of jobs. Here, like, they're out in the suburbs, but there aren't really jobs in the city, and that leaves thousands of people unemployed, and it's bad. It's bad. Like, and they're steady cutting jobs every day. It's just crazy here. So I was watching the news. I watch the news a lot, even though it pisses me off because it's all negativity. But I watch Fox 2 News. And I wrote it down because of what was going on and what was said. It just turned me off a little. So I was watching Fox 2 News on December 26th. And it caught my attention because it was talking about bringing jobs to the city. So that caught my attention. Ears up. I have a job, but I look out for people that don't have a job, and I'm always looking to upgrade. I want a career now, not a job. So when they were talking about bringing jobs to Detroit, I'm all ears in, like a little dog. And they were talking about how the guy from CompuWare is talking about buying a new building. The guy that bought the CompuWare building downtown is in negotiations or talking about buying more buildings downtown and bringing more jobs there. So I'm like, okay, that's good. That's bringing more money into our city. And I mean, it's hella people here that need jobs. So that's very, very great. So as I listen on, something stopped me. They say they're going to bring the people from the suburbs to come work at the buildings down in Detroit. And I'm like, what? Like, what's the purpose of that? Like, I'm not knocking anybody in the suburbs, but they have jobs in the suburbs. We don't have jobs here. Like, why wouldn't you let the city people work in Detroit, the people that need jobs? It just didn't seem right to me. It just pissed me off when they said that. So I'm like, okay, they're going to bring the suburb people to come work here. That's great. They're training them. And then the next statement they said, it just caught me all off guard, and I just felt a little irritated by it. They said that they were talking about how they were bringing people from the suburbs to come work at Detroit jobs because most city people are socially illiterate. Yep, that's what I did. I paused and it got quiet. And I looked over at my fiance and I said, "What?" And then he's like, he's throwing his hands up. So I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, socially illiterate. What does that mean? Then I got to thinking, and then I realized I shouldn't even be mad at that because I mean it's somewhat kind of true. So I'm saying all of this because it leads up to me. I went to a job fair. I went to a job fair for a company maybe about 7 or 8 months ago. And I don't care, like it was for Audi, okay? The store, the grocery store. I don't care if it's a McDonald's job fair, a Burger King job fair, whatever. It's a job fair, and I feel like you should dress accordingly and act accordingly. Now, while I was at this job fair, I noticed people are walking up with pajama pants on, pajama tops, headscarves on, jogging pants, holy t-shirts, dressed like they going to the club. And I'm like, no, 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 this can't be real life. So I get in here, and mind you, it's hundreds and hundreds of people are in here. And you know, at job fairs, I hate job fairs because I feel like you really can't get a job off of those, but whatever. So at job fairs, you know, you just go give your resume or talk to a person, and that's it. You don't really get interviews on the spot. So I guess that maybe made people think, well, we don't have to dress up or we don't have to be appropriate, but totally wrong. Like, totally wrong. This wearing your pajamas to a job fair, definitely a no-no. Like, that is common sense. Like, if you knew better, you do better. So maybe you weren't raised like that, but I just, I mean, it's just a common sense thing. Like, scarves, I personally feel like scarves shouldn't be worn in public in general. Like, everybody knows me, knows I hate headscarves in public, so that's just definitely a no-no. But at a job fair, no. And then it was like a whole bunch of people in there, and they were like coming like with their friends, and they weren't really treating it as a job fair. They were just like in there talking like, "Yeah, Mika, we was partying last night. Little Mookie started shooting up that and everything." Like, just being totally out of character in public. I have a great hood rat impression, y'all, so I do it often. But anyway, yeah. So that socially illiterate comment, it offended me, but then it didn't, because I had to think back from my experience at that job fair and just from previous experiences and just seeing things in everyday life, seeing how some Detroiters run their business or not run their business, but have the people that work for them running their business. And it's just like, we need to step it up a little. Like you see how they bring in suburban people down to the city to work. Like, it's, I don't know, like, we need to step it up, get a little more work ethic here, and I think that everything would be better. Like, I just don't understand it, but I still feel like it's wrong to bring the suburb people here for our jobs, because we need them way more than them. But at the end of the day, you have to set yourself to a standard so you can get that good job. Like, you can't be going in there acting like you're doing the hood or using slang. Like, it's a time and place for everything, and you got to know how to get the job. But anyway, I did just want to talk about that for a minute, because that news article, or that news whatever, that news section right there kind of ticked me off, and I did just want to go ahead and let my feelings out about it. You can feel free to comment, let me know what you're thinking about it, and that's it. I'm wishing everybody that doesn't have a job out here luck. Your best bet is to really go to the suburbs and try to find a job. I know we don't like driving to the suburbs because our license and stuff don't be legit, but that's your best bet. So if you're out here job hunting, I give you 2 thumbs up, and don't give up. Keep up trying. And with that being said, I am out of here. Like, nothing else to say about that. I will see y'all back here next week. Remember to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Follow me on Twitter at Hot Gayla, HAWT_Gayla, GAYLA. Once I get it all figured out how to put stuff on here, like, you know how people be putting the words on the screens? Once I get that figured out, I'll have it going across the screen down here. And I will see you back here on Monday at the same time. I might do a vlog during the middle of the week, because I got something I want to say about this Beyonce Jay-Z baby. But I don't want to piss no Beyonce stands off, so I'm trying to see if I want to do it, like, but I still might, because I really don't care about pissing people off for real, but you know what it is. Alright, so I'm out of here. I will talk to y'all later next week, and deuces, 2 fingers. Bye, y'all.